I'm a marine biologist, work for the Taranaki Regional Council. Before that, I'm originally from the UK, so I was lecturing in marine biology before this. My involvement in the reef project, then it was a project that was very much formed by Otaraua Hapu and Waitara Alive, and then I was delighted to be asked on board to help with the science component and provide science feedback. In the past, there's been a lot of industrial discharges going into the river, and a lot of those point discharges have now ended. Then it's good that the sewage that was once discharged out with the outfall then now goes to New Plymouth. But at the same time, there are still issues that need to be worked on in terms of water quality. It was far from ideal having those 3 unauthorised sewage discharges earlier this year. Some of the factors that affect the reefs will be natural. So there's issues with sand inundation sometimes, and with the sand originally having come from the mountain and come down the rivers, and then the sea sand slug works its way around the coast. So under certain conditions, the sand comes ashore and it smothers the reef. Other things that affect the reef, then fine sediment can come down the rivers. So that can be due to natural erosion processes, or it may be due to poor land management practices. So I think that's one thing in future that can be really focused on in terms of improving the health of the reef, is looking at what can be done in the catchment to reduce silt and sediment coming down the river. And then also there's issues with, there's another potential factor affecting water quality in the reefs is what's coming down from agricultural use of the land. So yeah, there's a number of different aspects there, some of which we can do nothing about, some of which we can work on improving, and some of which have improved over time. An aim of this project was to better connect the community to the reef. And that's something that's always happened in the past, but a danger with in the future, are people still going to feel connected to the environment. And there's a quote by David Attenborough recently that kind of goes along the lines of if you want to protect the environment, then you've got to care about the environment. And in order to care about the environment, you've got to have experienced it and be knowledgeable about the environment. Otherwise, it's not going to happen.
And have
Yeah.
Have you seen that happening within the survey that you've been doing?
Absolutely. And everybody involved, kind of from scientists, from locals, and all different age ranges. Kind of, I think everybody involved in the survey, different age ranges, different cultural backgrounds, everybody involved in the survey has learned a lot about the reefs and feel more connected with the reefs as a consequence, and I think that will really help with future protection. Usually when we're doing a survey, we get all the gear together. What I've really liked about the survey is how the Kaimoana survey is how we've started off with a karakia. I've really liked that component of it for kind of everyone gathering the mind and focusing on the task ahead.
Yeah.
That's not something that necessarily did before, but now we'd have more of a think about kind of it's just that kind of everybody focusing on the task ahead. Education's absolutely a key part in on the ongoing success of the project. If people are more educated about the reef, know more about the reef, feel more connected with the reef, then I think that plays a big part in future protection.